or finance, anything, and it folded.
Hang on, everyone.
The
I'm gonna check.
insurances were insane. The workers' comp, the taxes, the fuel, the maintenance. I spent like 50 grand in 1 year on
Just a
fucking
moment.
mechanics. When I went through the calendar, all you spent 50 grand on mechanics. I'm like, what? And then you know, how many guys are you making money
Yeah, we
off of,
can
and how many are
hear.
you
That's
creating a
good.
job while you're one of the pumpers and demo guys? And you're scheduling it, you're doing the payroll, you're meeting after to sell the job, you're pumping jobs, coming back to the pour, going to the demo. That's what I did for 12 years. Yeah, I
Okay,
almost
hang on,
face planted.
everyone. I am
And it,
going to.
yeah, so this is what happened when that recession in '08 happened. I still went to 2010. I still had a bunch of contracts in '09 of grading. So I made a shitload. And then I lasted about 12 off that money and just kept putting it back into the business to keep the dead horse alive. And it just imploded. And then it zeroed out. The house gone, the family gone, the dump trucks, 3 pumps, a couple other Bobcats, all that shit. Dude, I lived in my yard for 5 years. I got a little trailer like that. That's why I was so enthralled with that when I saw it. Because I lived in something like similar to that for about 5 years in my yard.
Just took away all your bills and all expenses, huh?
Yeah.
Let's do some jobs.
Well, I didn't get any, so I would be like work for as a laborer or help, not labor, but help people on jobs with no money involved. I had to keep the phone on and the insurance, and the yard bill was 250. So I had to keep the phone, and you know, and people were who got HUD housing, who had pumps and Bobcats, you know what I'm talking about, and got food cards and all this shit. They're pumping them for $1.50. Well, that ain't gonna get me anywhere. So, and then I would get shit like, oh, if you want to demo this, I'd say, 1,600. Well, this guy will do it for 950. So I just started do it. Let him do it. I couldn't do it anymore. It was
Did you get like the steps? When did all that come in? Like the high dollar
well.
steps? Where'd that come from?
I did Laguna Beach, the Stairway to Heaven, and it was on the cover of Popular Mechanics. That staircase I did. Yeah, and they did a whole article on me that if you made it up and wrote it about yourself, you couldn't have wrote it better, right? It said, watch contractor hypnotically build a massive staircase perfectly done. And then there's a Popular Mechanics, and I'll show it to you what they say. You would not believe it. And then Interest in Engineering did one, and they called it this. It reminds you of that one song, you know, Stairway to Heaven. So everyone started calling it that. I didn't. So I knew, oh, I got lightning in a bottle. This is insane. I know marketing, you know. So then it took off, and then I was bidding against same shit, cheaper this. They were starting to see me. I was getting a buzz because of that. And then I did that staircase, and I said, okay, people can't do this, so I'm gonna market this. So I marketed that for 2 years, but it was like Pasadena, Arcade, and I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do this staircase. So I was trying to do something, find something that no one could do. And then I did that concrete bench. I go, this is it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I started, this is it. I'm going to take off. I'm just going to do benches. Well, they don't want to pay 40 grand, 50 grand. Who knew for a bench? So that didn't work. And then I got a job, and the guy goes, can you do floating steps? And I go, yeah. The first one that I did, and my niece and I went back and filmed it. Yeah, that one. And then I started it, and everyone went nuts, and I didn't catch it yet on those. And then I noticed for about 6 months, people were calling, hey, and then I started saying, wait. They'd say, I saw you on YouTube. I'd say, stop. You want to know about the floating steps, right? Yeah, exactly. How'd you know? And then I knew, okay, this, I still thought other people could do them. So I just started just racking those where I needed like 10 or 15, and they're just going all over the internet. Every time you put steps, floating steps, I'm the only one who cut up. And then they say you're the only game in town. So I cornered it, and I'm not bidding against people that are, you know, well, the fucking gardener or this contractor bid it for X. Well, let them do it. And then I've torn out 6 sets that people have tried and locked the forms in. And I've showed it on there without saying who they were. I knew them. They showed me tear it out and redo it, and it's just out of the park. So, what do I need to say at this point?
How you got me?
You know what I mean?
How you got, yeah.
You can only talk your way out of it by keep being an idiot.
Yeah.
You just, I show up and they call me and say, I saw your steps. You're the guy. That's the detail I want. And I'm kind of, and else bid it, and it probably won't be that cheap, but let's go. I'm like, I'll be right over tomorrow. And I go bing, 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 and it's 10 out of 10 sales if they want floating steps and they've seen me, just probably like how you saw.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
that's
saw something mid-mod, saw something floating. That's awesome. My wife loved it.
yeah,
And then it's you.
yeah,
And you listen to you. And you just got skills and stuff.
Yeah.
And the workers are just great. And he's
yeah. And
called you up.
it is exactly like the
nice.
video, if not better. Well, with now the lives, it shows a better depiction, you know. With the other thing, you can
How's the weather
edit
in
it
Raleigh?
like other people do and stuff. With this, because people are saying, "Oh, this I don't know what he's doing." You know, it's just jealousy shit. I heard it from, yeah, nonstop. So if you go live and it's got a frame of reference for how long it takes me to pump, how long, because everyone else fast forwards it, you know, and this and that. And the screen, like, it looks like it's a fast forward. So I'll do it live. Then I'll put up shorts of this job, a bunch of them. Here's the pour, here's the setup, you know, whatever. 20 shorts from this job. And then you get the voiceover with what you heard to sell you or customers, like you put potential customers. That's the marketing thing. But this was all a new ambience to me. I didn't even know what YouTube was, dude. I had a flip phone and I broke it. And I got one with the screen. I kept seeing the logo for about 6 months. And I asked my niece, what is that? And she explained it to me. And I went, "Bye, baby. We're going to do concrete." And all my friends were like, who the fuck's going to watch concrete? I said, you guys don't understand what I can do. And, you know, then it just, you saw, it evolved. And
You get
it,
people that have no interest in concrete at all.
watch it.
Just like it, watch it. It's soothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw somebody on your comments saying, it's calming.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's weird because, you know, I have a memory. I was at 42nd where I hung out in Newport as a kid. I was about 14. And you know the alleys from Stop and Go? Right there, like 44th, 45th. I was walking back to 42nd and went through the alley and they were pouring like behind a garage. And I stopped for some reason. I didn't remember it till years later. The guy had orange gloves and he's picking the concrete up, throwing it. And I was mesmerized. I was staring at it going, wow, that concrete looks cool. But I never had an interest in it. Never thought I'd ever do it. I just remembered that later. And, you know, yeah, I remember stopping, and I wouldn't stop at that shit. I was a baseball player, you know. I didn't give a fuck about concrete or construction. I never had worked in construction till I was 31. I never had a job. I never filled out an application.
What the heck did you do until 31?
I smoked weed and went to the beach and rode my bike. I was adopted by my grandparents and they had money.
Dang, you made.
Yeah. What are you kidding me? Dude, it's 75 degrees out, onshore breeze, and you want me to go work in a warehouse?
You don't have to.
Come on, dude.
It's alright.
You just got it made, dude. You got freaking golden ticket.
Yeah.
Most people.
Yeah, I never filled out an application. I've never gotten a paycheck from a job. There's a bunch of stuff and then yeah, I go on this guy's podcast and I tell him the story. Like, on the Essential Craftsman, he's like got like a couple million subs. He interviewed me on his podcast.
Did?
Yeah, I'll show it to you. Yeah, and
It's up in Oregon, isn't it?
yeah,
It's awesome.
yeah, yeah. I almost went up there, and it got featured on the driveway. But I told you I can't leave
Thank
the
you,
beach.
everyone.
I always agree to shit. Like,
Thank
oh,
you
I'll
for
go to
joining.
Oregon, and then when it comes time, and I'm looking at the waves, I'm like, I'm just stuck on a job, dude. I just can't do it. You know. But yeah, he was mesmerized by how I taught myself. And he said, they were saying, like, was your dad or anyone in construction? I said, nobody. And my family was in construction. I'd never seen any of it. I never fucking swung a hammer.
Wait. So, okay, how did you do it?
Well, my grandpa and I disliked each other immensely. My grandmother and me were inseparable. She got Alzheimer's. He signed everything away from me. But she had given me an amount of money before she lost her marbles because she knew what was going to happen. We talked about it. So she gave me about 40, 50 grand that, you know, fuck it, whatever. He's going to see it. But, and then I was at the beach and I went up to by the 7-Eleven where the gas station is. I had a board with me. And I walked by a concrete pump and I stopped. And I'm like, I walked back and I asked the dude, because he looked like a surf cat, what the fuck is that? He goes, it's a concrete pump. And I was thinking, how would concrete go through a hose? There's no way. And I said, do you mix it and throw it in it, or what do you do? And he goes, no, the truck backs up, dumps in it. He was cool. While he's filling the pump up with diesel, and it pumps to wherever you want. And I said, you have to stay there and do it all? No, you wash it out. He told me back into the truck with water when you're on clean, because I'm like, how do you clean it out? Does it take like 5 hours? And he's like, no. And I go, how many hours a day do you work? He goes, like 4. I'm thinking I could do that. And I go, well, because I need an income now because my dickhead grandpa's going to run me. You know what I mean? So I go, fuck, how much is the pump? How much you make a day? And I was like, and then next week I bought one. And then it was a circus act. Hey, Mongo was with me.
So what did you do? You just show up and I can pump?
No, yeah.
Okay, and you just kind of worked your way through it.
No, the first year, dude, was insane. People wanted to kill me. It was terrible. And then I had a little pad, and I'm like, well, like this pump keeps breaking because it's a piece of shit. I paid like 14 grand for it. I had a flatbed truck. I ditched the apartment, and I just laid in the cab and showered at the Y. It was kind of cool. You know, I played basketball at night. Shit, I had like I'd swim in the outdoor pool overlooking Newport Back Bay. So it was like a highlighted, not bum because I'm going out there, but I just wasn't successful. Yeah. Hey, bro, I had to keep the phone on, the truck running, the pump running, and then insurance if I got pulled over. And for the first year, I would come home covered in dude. It is so awkward, and when it plugs up, and you got to beat the hose, and your life's over if you don't unplug this thing. So I would just start threatening people if they started saying, I was like, they'd call the plant and go, dude, what's with that guy? And I'm like, I got a lot on the line, dude. Here's an offer you can't refuse. Either you pay me, we're fucking fighting right now. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, it's on, dude. So I was known as a nut for a while on the first year, but I had to fake like I know what I'm doing on top of it. So I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to convince people, but if you've been doing it, this guy doesn't know what he's doing or he's terrible. So that took a while. And then I got hooked up with a guy at the Ready Mix plant who just hooked me up. Many as you want. I had like 3-4 pumps in a year and a half. About 6 months after that.
Oh, hi, D.
The first year was I'd ride my bike around. Oh, you guys
How's it
pumping? I'll
going?
do it, this or that. And dude, it was insane. It's nothing. It's nowhere near the depiction of you watching me of how it really is when you learn. It's insane. You'll come home and just face plant. Dude, I shook out 200-300 feet of hose, beating with a sledge all plugged up for a year. It got so bad before I primed it out, I would hold everyone's hand and pray. I'd go, give me your hand. They're like, dude, this is not a good sign. And I'd say, dear God, please let this concrete go through because I'm warning them that don't turn on me because I'm praying here. Dear God, Lord, help us. One time it went through, I'd go, oh my God. And then 90% of the fucks up are the operator error, washing it out. I've been in like Newport Coast and didn't run it down far enough and it plugged in the manifold with water on top. So you have to plug the manifold. Woo! At least 30 times that's happening.
Dude, why does it get stuck? Why does it get stuck?
There's so many variables, the mix, the how old it is, PSI. They got shitty sand that day. It dry packs. It gets a rock in it.
So do you know now with all your experience, like before you start pumping?
No, I don't care. I'll get it out in 2 seconds.
You know.
Yeah, I plugged more in the first year than any pumper did in 20 years. Because there was no YouTube. I had no reference point.
You didn't have a mentor.
No, I didn't even know anyone.
Thanks for doing it.
The first time I showed up, I go, hey, bro, where do you want the concrete? And the guy goes, in the forms? I go, I'm just kidding. Mongo was with me on it. Hey, Mongo was there from the first one. Dude, and I was, right when I saw that, I started getting nervous, like, oh my God, this is gonna be crazy. And I had not smoked weed or anything for a long time. And the guy, homeowner goes, this is the first one ever. He goes, you wanna go, guys wanna go in the garage? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. He goes, I'm gonna play the drums. So the dude gives us like 3 shots and he takes 3, me and Mongo. And then he got this high. And I'm
He's
like,
talking to the
dude,
homeowner.
I should have laid down or went to the hospital. And I'm watching this old hippie play the drums, dude. And me and Mongo are on the fucking ground laughing. And we go out there and I go, dude, I'm out of my mind. I mean, what are we gonna do here? And he's like, I don't know, dude. And we were pumping it, and the clamps were going. They were like hissing, like it'll blow up, dude. But I felt comfortable with that dude because he didn't know either. But then I started getting other customers who knew the routine. I had to fake it, you know,
Learn as quick as you can.
dude. A year of the worst nightmare you've ever seen. No one could have endured that. It was like going through Navy SEAL camp, but for a year.
Concrete pumping, man.
Yeah, dude. And I used to get concrete all over me, bro, and I never got Lyme poisoning or nothing. Like I was made for this shit.
You get Lyme poisoning from it?
I guess it can fuck you up or burn you, like third-degree burns from the chemicals, but it never. It almost was like lotion. My skin was looking good. I don't know, dude. And everyone's all, you better wash that off. But sometimes I got home
We're in
and I didn't
Orange
want to go to the
County.
Y, so I just crashed with it on me. Because I needed I didn't need a shower. I needed to be. If I got to do this again tomorrow, we better be ready. And then Mongo would show up at like 5:30, and right when you get in the truck, I knew this is gonna go bad.
Yeah, amazing
Yeah,
food.
dude, I did. And they're like, dude, really? And I'm like, no, it's gonna be okay. And I'd shoot the line and it would plug every time, dude.
Now look at
Yeah, you can persevere anything through God or belief. And if you, how do you feel if you don't quit? Even if I didn't make money, I'm still doing it. That's how I looked at it.
you. Keep going.
What option did I have? You put a guy against the wall who physical, and I wouldn't say I was smart at all with business or equipment. I didn't know any of this shit. But you just tend to get better because you're lasered because you're not going to eat tonight. So what'd you say? Oh, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that had a lot to do with it. And then I watched other guys pump or run a bobcat, and I'm like, I, somebody taught them, and it doesn't mean that it was the right way. You know, if anyone tried to advise me, I'd say why, and I would listen to what they say, and I would decipher it later. Like that doesn't make sense. Maybe a year later, I go, oh, okay, I get what he's saying.
So, yeah. Or it was bad.
So I have a photographic memory, so it all went in. You know, with this kind of stuff, with my phone and my keys, I don't, or whatever, my coffee cup or whatever, anything else. My bike, I forget where I put it, but other shit, dude, I'm on it. It's just the way it is. Ladybug finds my phone for me almost daily and my keys.
Yeah, I found one a couple times
Yeah,
already.
yeah. See, see. But that's how I started, and it's almost like an unbelievable story that people are just blown. And I used to talk about it at the beginning because I got estranged from my family, and I was doing like a library for them if I didn't make it. You know what I mean? That I was trying, and look, there's my dad. Oh, look, that was his stuff, and he, you know, because I'm like, if I croak or something happens to me, they're just gonna think, fuck, he didn't, he was, you know, was lazy or just was a bum. Because prior I was loaded. By the time she was 7 is when it skidded and Muffin was 3. But prior to that, we'd have like gold Disneyland. Me and her'd be at the Pirates of the Caribbean 3 days a week, you know? And then it went sour, and then they had to move because I had no place. They had to go with the grandparents. So I'm thinking, fuck about it. It just kept going way longer than I thought.
No,
I
we're
was
in
getting
Orange County.
depressed about it. So when I saw the YouTube, it put a whole new thing so I could
Sometimes we
do it
do
for
go
them.
to LA County,
Like if I died or
but we
something
live in
happened to me,
Huntington Beach.
and they could look it up, and you know, when they're like this age and go, look at her, you know, hear me talk. I talked a lot about them and stuff. So that's what I was doing. Because I didn't know if I mean, trying to pump, I thought it would fucking seize up. That shit was crazy. Oh my God, dude. That's why it's like, oh, he's so calm. I mean, I've been in the worst things. It's like, this is nothing. Dude, then I started pumping. I was like the man in Orange County would do the worst high mixes no one wanted to touch, high rise buildings. I did all that. Shotcrete. I did all the gnarliest mixes no one would go near. And like this, and I charged more. You gotta pay me. Will you pump a 1 sec? Yeah, but you
Yeah,
gotta pay me.
sometimes we go to San
Okay.
Diego.
Well, they'd say, well, I
Not as
called 9
often,
other
but
guys. Why can't they do it? I go, I don't know. Ask
maybe
them.
like
I can tell you why I can. I have no
a
idea.
couple times a
You're
year.
gonna pay me this. So I would do the craziest jobs.
We almost went back to San Diego, but
Oh, dude,
job didn't work out.
right? It's just an ambiance that you can never see or consider. Like I didn't figure these were going to be it for me for a while, and then once I did, I'm like, I'm going to do $100,000 entryways coming up. You know, Newport Coast and all that. I mean, I could literally probably make 5, 6, 700 grand doing the right ones.
Being modeler. It's totally different.
I know.
Palm Springs and all that stuff.
Oh, dude,
Killing it.
Corona Del Mar,
But you
Newport.
wouldn't want to leave here.
No, I know that's the problem.
Move.
That's the problem. But places like that for one job, I love going and bringing the whole crew in hotels, and we all go to dinner, and we go to San Diego a lot. Like Carlsbad in San Diego and La Jolla. Like I like going down there because that's one of my favorite cities. You know, so for me, I'll go to. You don't got to twist my arm to go to Carlsbad on the water. But that's exactly how I knew when you called. When I heard your voice, I already knew. His wife is adamant, and he digs them. And you didn't even bring your wife up. I just know because women love these things. I get a lot of calls from ladies asking me about them. I try and teach people and show them on the internet and stuff, but it's not that hard. I don't understand, but
Oh, yeah. Got years of experience.
yeah. Well, they come out. People have come out, learned, and then filmed it with their own camera and stuff. You know, I do like consulting where they got to pay me and stuff to do it. Because if you're going to give up somebody that kind of where they can potentially just quadruple their income, I feel you got to pay me. But if you want information on the phone, I'll give you a little bit, but otherwise, then you got to pay me hourly, you know, or a set rate. And then when they do it, they FaceTime me, and I look at it and say, no, those forms are wrong, or no, this is how you get. They'll tell me how many feet and how many steps, and I'll tell them the elevations, stuff like that. And I mean, that's probably vital for them.
At the same time, too, it probably feels good teaching people.
Yeah,
And like you said,
yeah,
so
it's in
much
my
more
nature anyway. You know, I like to show people this and have the life I have. Why wouldn't I want to move forward? Isn't that the idea of it? Lady, take that jacket off. You're killing
Hang
me.
on.
She's freezing.
Well, I was.
She's in the zone.
I know. When they strip that, get tight. Tomorrow's gonna be cool because it's gonna be this way with the hose, huh? Yeah. I'll just go up the side. Well, I don't want to fuck that rose plant. Oh, we won't if we come this way. Yeah. Yeah, I got it. And you could put the streamliner right here if you wanted, huh?
That's right, storage is an option.
Do you want a ramp? Well, you could use that base as a ramp.
I don't know what I want to do yet. Don't
What?
know if we're going to do that or not.
Oh,
So,
you got a huge driveway. I don't think it even matters. It'd just be up to you. You can put whatever you want
Now where
there.
are my Crocs?
When are you doing that driveway garage? Whatever you want.
yeah.
Recoup money.
Can you guess what size my shoe is?
Bathrooms next.
Oh, okay.
Let me know what you guys want to see.
Doesn't matter.
We're
You
doing
know,
the
just
curve
call
over
me.
here. Wanted to
That's
show
a cool
you guys
project.
the floating steps more.
That's what they call easy
Everyone's
money. Is that? So I give you a way better deal. That when you're ready. In a year, just call me.
Really want that garage.
We could do that by itself, cheap. Just the garage. If you want to do just the garage cheap, I'll knock it out and do it for you.
What are you
Sand,
thinking?
whole thing.
Or you don't have to, whatever's a good time to tell me.
Well, no, I don't mind on camera. I'm going to figure it out. 22 by 21.
Yeah, I think it's.
And then we got to take the dirt out because we got to take a shitload out and bring sand. Then you have to put the moisture barrier, the dowels, and then 2 inches or an inch on top of the sand of the plastic.
Do it right.
But we could do that, just that, cheap. And then do your garage fucked up because you're going to be coming in and out. I mean, driveway whenever you want.
Okay,
It
dude,
doesn't
hang
matter.
on. Let me just film.
Because
really quick.
if you spill stuff or do stuff, it doesn't matter when you're doing bathrooms and stuff. But the garage, yeah, we could do it cheap. It's a good video for me, and I've gotten I have like 4 or 5 garages So to have another one like 6 or 7, I'm down with it. And I can bring the mini in there. But you're not obligated. I'll just give you the price, and whenever you want to do it, you do it. You know that. Hi, lady.
D's on and said he's gonna stop by tomorrow.
Oh, cool. We're telling we're pouring at 9.
Okay.
I forgot last night when I was laying down. I go, oh man, I haven't called D to come out. And then is he coming out for a Vietnamese?
With
What?
the cream top.
Oh, dude, he wouldn't have it any other way. Big D's coming out tomorrow. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
I love when he comes out. We'll get some coffees. Hey, Junior, you ready for a Vietnamese coffee? Little bit. About yeah. We're gonna buy 6 of them today. You want to try one of those Vietnamese coffees later when we go, Chad?
Yeah, I think.
You want me to get you one?
Lights
They're
will be
bomb, dude.
installed after we're all done here.
I'll get us all one.
I'm sure we'll do a return video. Mainly because these are floating steps. Everyone likes to see it.
Yeah.
And it's all landscape and everything.
You gave it a good college try. What?
Yeah, it's really strong coffee.
Joint? Yeah, yeah. It'll crack right
Anthony
there. Yeah,
gets a large.
for sure.
Man, primo.
It'll
And
crack. He's
I
asking if you
can't
want that
handle it.
joint, but yeah, you do.
You already did it. Yeah, that's good.
Pavers,
Yeah, it'll crack there every time at that 45.
We don't like to, but if that's what the homeowner
Well,
wants,
the job
we'll
you
do it
did
for
was
them.
about as good as I could have, because I'm the, I don't do it either. So you did a decent job for not doing it.
Let me know what you guys
But
want to see.
and you had a couple good areas, but I
Just
want
doing
this
a
thing
little bit
primo with
at a
that.
time.
That's why I said I'll just redo them. It's not much. It's some forms. This mix is killer. It's a 3250 mix the city uses. Straight cement with microfiber.
What's up with the fiber?
That helps with cracking. They go like this. There's billions of them. There's like billions of hairs. And you know it's weird?
Wow, thank you so
I
much.
demoed all the time
You
with
have a good day,
rebar, with
too.
no rebar, with wire.
Thank you
And I'm
for
hitting this
watching and
concrete. This is when I
subscribing.
figured out. I was
We'll
just
be posting this
still just
video
demoing
up.
pumping. And I'm hitting
I'm
this shit
thinking
and I'm
next
going,
week
what the
we'll
fuck?
be done.
And I pried it and then I looked and I saw the
At least
fibers.
by
It held it
tomorrow.
together that good.
So
That person taking out will probably know the best.
Yeah. But I hadn't ever seen them. And I looked at them and I was looking at the piece because there's no rebar or wire in it. And I'm like, why would it hold like that? And I hadn't done concrete, just been pumping and demoing. And then I
thank
was
you
staring
everyone
at it
for
and I saw
joining.
the
Let me know
little
if you guys wanna
hairs.
see something.
And I asked somebody, what is that shit? And they're all, those are fiber
These are
mesh
the
for
floating steps.
cracks.
Today.
And I was like, oh, that's interesting because that really, I mean, I was fucking prying on it. I was on like an S150, a mid-sized tractor with a 500-pound breaker. I put the bit through and I started wiggling and it wouldn't. And I had to go and put it like that and shove it forward. And it separated, but it almost still, I could feel it
Is it
sticking.
3250?
Yeah. So I knew how effective
Let
they
me go
were.
ask.
So right when
I
I
always
started a
forget.
concrete deal, I always use it.
So how do you get it from not coming to the top?
Which?
The fiber. Like, does it by floating in all this? Does it keep the cream up top and the fiber underneath?
But these, you can't see. The stealth long ones, you can, and they wear off. These ones don't matter. I order microfibers all the time. If it's not Johnson, and that's what they bring, those big fucking long ones, and they just wear off. Or you can get a little plumbing torch, but they walk and they just dissipate. It's stupid. They're stupid. It makes it a harder finish.
Micro ones are good.
I say in my Texas, you can see microfibers. LA, Long Beach, San Diego, they bring those long stealths. And if I'm gonna wash it with Topcast, fuck, dude. Oh, sorry, lady. You can't use those. How do you wash it? And it looks like a hair. But this is microfibers. That wasn't. Those loads weren't. Would they just go away? Even if you went like that.
Oh, what's the mix again?
It's a 3250. It equates, it's a city's designed mix for all sidewalks, curb and gutter. It's called a 3250. It calcs to a 3500 PSI. And then you put rebar to hold it all together, and then the microfibers, and that's as good. That's a most performance mix you're gonna get.
What's the difference between the two loads?
They brought the first one wet.
What does that do? Like, this stuff is setting up real so much better than that first one.
No, if we water, it'll be the same. This was in the heat of the day, so it's gonna
It's
do
all
the same. This is gonna hang longer.
It's all temperature.
It had more seed water.
Sometimes we do garden
So,
walls. It's
when
just
the water-
whatever the homeowner wants. We did not do these
Is already bleached, like you said.
It's gonna catch up to it. It's gonna be
walls
behind it,
here and over there.
and it could be 3 months, like you
The
said.
homeowner did that.
You know, it's gonna
That
bleach,
was
and
there
if
before
there's
we
an
got
issue,
here.
we'll spray white vinegar on it. It's a natural acid.
It's just interesting for me, like
No,
temperature.
But what I'm saying is, I get what you're saying, and that would happen. And if I would have had a brain that day, I would have pumped to the gate, stopped, put a header up, drug that wet load over here, pumped this and stopped, and then use the next load for the drain side. But, you know,
Oh, I see what you-
yeah.
I bet it turned.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
No, I know.
It's just interesting the difference.
Yep. But you know what we'll do? So in a month, if it's still shading, and we'll just spray white vinegar on it. It's a natural acid, and it'll pop just like that. See this side in the sun, look how much it popped.
Yeah, I think it's just time. It just needs more time.
Yeah, but we'll white vinegar in a month if it's a problem. Hey, you get white vinegar, Chad, in a bottle, and just spray it on and leave it. It'll bleach it just like that. It'll bleach it like you couldn't believe. So we can get this even. I don't care if it stays like that in the shade. I'll white vinegar it.
I don't really care. Just like
I do. It's got to look like that. But see, it is starting to bleach, even in the shadiest part. So it's going to do it.
from yesterday.
It's going to do it. So you keep hosing it off?
Yeah, it was the last night.
Yeah. You're doing a lot of water on it, right?
I don't really a lot of it.
You know, a good amount. Efflorescence from the ground, the salt. It'll comes through. It'll dissipate too. Yeah. Only one, dude. Yeah, the high point. Remember, the high point goes here. So it goes from here to there. Then the high point goes from here to here. Yeah. That's awesome. Dude, how the fuck do I have 3 extra ones of these?
They're the Frenchers.
I bought the wrong ones?
Yeah. I don't know.
I have them in the truck. Do you want the other ones?
I don't need any more. I got the one for over there. They still need to do.
Oh.
And then I'm good.
Oh, because I have more of these. Fuck, they were 4 inches.
Yeah, they're just size up. That's what they were saying.
I bought the wrong. Oh, okay. I bought the wrong ones. No. I knew that we were gonna change it. Hey, dude, I got 377 fucking bucks back on the pipe and those fittings. The ones that I had. Remember, I was saying, dude, 700 bucks doesn't make sense, but 300 does. You know? I was like, what the fuck? Oh, I know. But if there's any issue, we'll white vinegar this. And it bleaches it just like that. I mean, damn, that's a 10 out of 10, dude. See the fibers? You can see them. I mean, I'll show you the text. It says microfibers. Look at my screen. Look at all the fiber on it. Microfibers, you don't see. There's nothing on my screen, dude. Why isn't this copper? Yeah, but we're going to scrub it off. Maybe wire brush. Or do you have a little wheel?
Yeah.
That's what we have to do. The tape must have came off that. Oh, this is for your pole, for your electrical, for your...
Yeah. With the big post there.
Yeah, this is killer, and you got pipes everywhere, whatever you want to do. If you ever change your mind, that's killer area too. What's up, lady?
Is there any way to get rust off concrete?
Rust?
Mm-hmm.
I think once stuff embeds like that, it's not waterproof, so it sinks into it. It absorbs it. I'm not sure what you could use. I would try white vinegar on it. It's a natural acid. Just spray it on it, broom it, and leave it. I use vinegar a lot on different stuff. Like I'm going to come back here and vinegar it. Where's the cat today, Chad? They're usually right here. They're usually right here. The one is. I always check him out.
Freaked out by you guys. Yeah, they've been acting the same.
Oh, man. I need a little cubby hole like that to sleep in. Up,
Little perch.
yeah. How's this going, lady?
Good.
This job's awesome, dude. He's stripping the steaks over here, but I really want to get on the floating steps when he does it.
Yeah.
Oh man. I don't know. I was just thinking that for tomorrow. For tomorrow, but how do I get it in my truck? 10 footers with all the hose. We're sending you in the Toyota, dude. No, I'll go. I need two 2x4s, two 4x4s in the spray glue for the adhesive. So it's for tomorrow. You know when you set the second step, it's overlapped on the existing concrete, so you have foam underneath with the board, so you can get the form out. So it slides on the foam, because it shrinks and expands with the foam. You still have a little playroom. You should have seen before we started doing that. Dude, me and my niece went on the first set to strip them. Oh my God, dude. It took me 45 minutes to get the piece out of the bottom underneath without that foam. It was insane. And then when you start getting it out one way, it gets tighter. And then when you go the other side, this side goes back in. It was a teeter-totter, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense in theory. It's expansion foam, so it leaves you a little breathing room with the thing. So it was awesome. Oh, you had a grading rig, bro. I for
I like your big one.
I forgot it. I put it in the truck.
No, I just like for doing this kind of work. Ooh, that was sweet.
I know, right? Do 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 do. I gotta do a Home Depot run, but I'll wait a little bit. So Chad, just grass is going in here. You got a little bit of dirt maybe out coming out, not that much, but a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh, you're running sprinklers up here. Oh, why don't you hire one of these guys to help you in the labor? And you just pay a labor fee and do it with them.
Well, now I know who to call.
Yeah, if you need a guy, I'll just send a guy, not a high end, 250 guy. And just he'll do it all. You seem to like it, so I'm just asking if you want, I'll call me. I'll send one of these guys. I'll give you Junior's number and you just call him and he sends them.
Junior's freaking awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't do that work, does he?
He wants for 400. He will.
Yeah, he.
I want a 250. I want a 250 guy.
Have you ever thought of getting a bigger pump trailer that can hold all the hoses?
Yeah, I had a flatbed. No, my truck holds enough 300 feet, 275 feet, and I have hose at the yard. So if I need to go more, I have rolls of 50 at my yard. So if I need to go 300, I just go grab another roll. But I just carry about 250, 275. Most neighborhoods, the house is 175 max to the back, 200 feet. So I have 275. And I had a flatbed, and then I need a regular vehicle. With this, I just drive that around town, my truck. It's my regular vehicle. It's nice. That's why. I've had flatbeds, Ford, Cummings. I've had a Dodge Cummings. I've had all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
No, good. No need.
Oh, you got to face the back of it.
No, I don't need any. It's all good.
What about the back?
Because it's all gonna be dirt.
Yeah, but the back is exposed. The front.
Well, it's all gonna be raised bed. I don't know. You guys.
Yeah, but this is lower, so you're gonna see some of that front. This is lower.
Yeah, I'm just backfilling. We're gonna have it all mulch and stuff.
If you want me to face it, let's do it. Okay. No, don't face it, Milton.
No, he doesn't have to. No,
Yeah. Okay. I like anything that exposed, just perfect. But if you don't need it, they're not going to do it. So
I just want
yeah, I get it. I see what you're saying. If you need mulch or you need stuff, call Ortega too to deliver it. It's way cheaper than anyone else, especially if through me. Like if you need something, you know, a bunch of shit that you can't do in your Toyota. Just like for all here, all the mulch, just say go get
So
me.
what do I do? Just call you?
I'll give you all their numbers as you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you Junior and Ortega, and then me if you need my trailer. You say, dude, just come with you with your trailer. I'll just come over, and we'll go get it.
Cool.
Yeah. If you don't need
Thank you
Ortega and you're
everyone
not
for
getting
joining.
that big truck,
Let me know what
that
you want
trailer
to
holds
see.
4 or 5 yards. So I think we could pick up whatever you want, and I could just jack it, dump it, and you bring it in, and off we go.
Yeah.
Because you're right in between me and my kids, so in the material yard's right by my house. So if you need something, I'd probably just do it. But as far as a guy, and you want to help dig all the trenches and shit, and you're at work and you lay it out for them, and you come back and then you help whatever when they leave, whatever you want to do.
That's freaking
I
awesome.
think it would work for you better because you've been taking a lot of time off here. So then you could go, and you know these guys.
Very good.
Yeah. So when you're gonna do all your irrigation and your landscaping, say bring me 2 for 2 days and then 1 or 1, and bring your trailer. I want to go pick this up. I'll pick you up and we'll go get it, and then I'll dump it
Okay.
because my trailer will be empty all the time.
Cool. Gives me options, man.
Yeah. No, that's. I mean,
Love it.
someone's gonna charge you a $600, $700 delivery fee. I just have my truck. We'll put some diesel in it, maybe $100,
Yeah.
and dump it.
Okay. Cool.
And that thing's beautiful. That trailer. Bang.
Yeah, but now we have no way of getting in anymore with the tractor.
You know. Well,
It was nice when
we
I
could.
got
We. Oh yeah. No, we don't. We don't. You're right. We don't have a way.
some guys.
But 2 guys. I mean,
Yeah, they're not.
at $250 a day or whatever. Just and then you paint it on the ground. You're here for an hour and you leave, go to work, come back when they leave and do your thing. You're good at grooming it and staging it. You know what I mean? Like when I left, you had it staged just beautiful, the way I do it. You know. So yeah. So just to let you know, when you're gonna get on it, just call me, and then we'll just get you what you want as you go. Like when you want laborers, I'll give you his number and you just call him direct, and I have nothing to do with it. And then I don't think you need Ortega. I think you just need my trailer. But we don't know
Yeah.
how much shit you're bringing in. You know. But if you need a 10-yard truck of mulch, we'll call him, or whatever you're doing for all the planters, for everything. And in
Put
here,
some topsoil and mix it up a little.
right. So if you do need like 8, 9, 10 yards, we'll just have him deliver it.
Sweet.
He'll pull back there, and then you know, you just put a ramp on this side probably, or right there in the corner. Come around, ramp down. You know what I mean? Probably on that corner because all the plants will be moved.
Yeah, easy.
I mean, it is a little logistic problem, but it's only a little manpower.
That's all it is.
Yeah. 2 horsepower, dude. 1 horse. 1 horse can do it. That's right, bro. What time is it, lady? What time?
10.
Oh, it's only 10. What time do we get the coffees?
1.
1. Everyone wants one, so
I know.
we got to get everyone one. Yeah, and then if I'm in a pinch with the trailer and I say I can't go till such and such, then we'll just wait a day. But usually I'm open. I'll do a little short video of delivering it. Yeah, this is killer. Hey, dude, your wife's idea. This is how I'm going to do the planters against the house from now on. I'm going to do them. I thought about it. When you said, why don't you do it like the ones inside the steps? This is how I'm going to do the planters from now on. I'm gonna steal her idea. It's a badass, dude. This looks so much better than all the way to the house. Well, what was this? 6 inches? That's what I'm gonna do it at. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I love sleek planters like that, but not with dirt to the house. It looks like 1970. No, dude. But she did get it from my steps, and then I got it from her. I'm taking credit. Tell her. No, that was killer. I was thinking about it. Remember, Mama, I like your wife's idea before we even did it. Oh, where's the foam at? It's back here, right, lady? I brought it here because we need it for tomorrow.
I saw him bring
Yeah.
it in somewhere.
Yeah, dude, I took it off the truck. Oh, well, he knows where it's at. Fuck it. Sorry, ladybug. I gotta stop.
doing that.
I know, dude. It's embarrassing. With her there, I feel embarrassed because she doesn't cuss. Muffin cusses like a drunken sailor. I can't stop her. And I'm to blame. Right? Milton got it out of my truck. I saw him. So we're good. Oh, there. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Because we need that for the bottom. I got to get the spray glue too to glue it to it. Oh, dude. Bro, I got 2 more days of work and then I'm on a hiatus. I'm going to be playing peekaboo. Oh, dude, cutting joints. They're already on the second stage. On the West Coast, we do 3 stages. We use that cutter that cuts down 1.5 inches. And then I think, how deep is that planer, Milton? That joint that he's doing, how deep is that one? 1 inch? That one Milton has. Is that 1 inch?
Oh, yeah,
1 inch. So we run in the torpedo's 1.5 inches. Yeah. So the torpedo's 1.5 inches. The one Milton's using is 1 inch, and then you're using the 1/2 inch by hand. Oh, 3/4. 1 inch? Oh, okay. Oh, same. Duh. Oh, yeah, it's a 1 inch. Okay, so they use 1.5 inch torpedo to cut the joints to get them deep enough, and then they use a 1 inch planer to go cut it to and shape it. And then when they get out there by hand, they have a 1 inch joiner. The key is getting it down in there. If you're going to use a 3/4 or have a 3/4 inch joiner or whatever, you got to run a crack chaser or a saw through the middle, or you're a dumb fucker. Because it's going to crack every time. And I hear people say, there's some dude, I don't want to say his name. I'm watching the dude saying, oh, someone sent it, at my shop, I poured it thick. I can't believe it cracked. And the motherfucker's using a 3/4 inch joiner. The deeper you pour it, the more it's going to crack, dude. You should have poured it thinner. You're going to use a 3/4 joiner, 3/4. It shows there's no talent. They can't cut the joints with the rocks in the way, and they can't tamp it. And by the time that they Georgia buggy or, excuse me, power buggy it in, they don't have time. It's already too hard. They wouldn't be able to join it. They got to join it early, wet. They got to broom it wet. They got to use a 3/4 joiner, and they're screwing their customers because you have to go deeper than that. At least 25% on a 4 inch, 30%, a little deeper. So the initial cut we do is 1.5 inches, then a 1 inch planer that he's using, and then by hand, when they get out there and clean them up by hand, it's a 1 inch. Keep that in mind. Always join off corners. Let me show people over here this, lady, after you're done. These dead man joints that people are saying you should never use a dead. Here's a good tip for you guys. I'll show you. I don't want to say anything. Come over here, babe. I'll show you a dead man joint that goes into one. And I'll show you tricks why it'll never crack. You know, when people say that, you know they don't know West Coast tricks. And they're from a different place. So see this right here? Put it right here. Trey knew what it was though. Because he watched a video and stuff and explained it. See this joint from right here? It's gonna crack off this fireplace, right? But see the sequence of joints are this way down the middle. So you have to put one here off the corner. This is called a dead man into here. And people say, oh, you don't use that. What you do is when you pour this, you get your margin trowel and you stab it all the way down through it, all the way down, and it moves the rocks, and there's no pressure on it when it's cured, and it'll never crack off that corner. It'll never ever crack off this joint. But that's a trick I don't say on here. I just let people go on and on about a dead man joint, and I know they don't know. But see, here's one here. Because how else are you going to join it off this corner? Look at the sequence of the joining. See, this is dead center, and then it's every 7 feet. Bam, 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 all the way down. Lays out perfect. Look at it from right here. And then show the fireplace. So if you want to fucking crack, sorry, lady, if you want it to crack off here, don't put the dead man, leave it, and get a crack. But if you get a margin trowel and you stick it all the way down, if you watch my guys, even my laborers know that are out there learning to trowel, they'll do it with a margin trowel. Trey saw him do it when we were pouring. He knew exactly what that was. He goes, see, these guys know. He goes, your laborers know that you have to stab it down with a margin trowel. It moves all the rocks, and there'll be no pressure on it. But you always do this. That's how you do it. That's how you do a dead man joint without it cracking on you. That's a really good tip. Because other people will just put them in and leave it, and it will crack. But if you stab the margin trowel all the way through, there you go. It's not going to crack.
Yes.
This will never crack. And I'll show this in 6 months. I'll come back in a year. I'll come back whenever you want and show you the dead man joint. I just laugh at it, though, because I'm so much further advanced than everybody doing this shit. It's crazy. It's pathetic because I taught myself. So if West Coast is doing it, you don't say you don't know what you're doing. You assume they do, and you ask why. Why are you doing that? Explain it to you. But I didn't answer back. I was just laughing at some people that wrote it. But that's a dead man joint, and you could put them in all day long.
Learn something new every day. I want a muffin.
That's why we're the best in the West. So 2 4x4s, 2 2x2s, 2 by 4x4s, and the glue. Okay, I got it. I got it. Take it easy. Take it easy. What? What? Dude, what's with your English, Milton? Fuck. What are you asking me? How long? 3?
Yeah, 3.
3 or 2.5?
No, 3.
Okay, I'll get a box.
No, ya no hay. De este ya no hay. No, de este.
I have 2.5 in the truck, but I won't do it, huh? I have 2.5. Here, let me see if we got enough. Let me give you the box. I'm such a tightwad, it'll save me $13. Dude, that's 2 days of coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, my truck's out front, babe.
Does the dead man joint apply on the East Coast?
I don't think they know. That's a dead man joint. The Pacific, the Northwest, the South knows. Trey knew exactly what it was when he was here from Kentucky. He was laughing when I told him people don't like the dead man. He goes, put me on the video. Without me telling him where it was, he goes, I know exactly where it is. He took me over to it. And I go, why do they do it? How do they do it? And he said, they stick a margin trowel. I saw him do it. He knew. But he'd seen us do it before.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to do that, just get a margin trowel and cut it all the way down when it's still wet and you're out there. It'll never crack off that because you're moving the rocks and there's no pressure in that joint. But you can't go to the houses and the level of houses and work we're doing and have it crack off the fireplace because you didn't put a joint. I mean, you talk about a hack. Oh, fuck. I get ran out. They'll make me take it out. Let me get the screws. What? I do. I called you Gordo, you fat fuck. I'm going to save $13 on the screws here. Oh, I gotta quit the potty mouth. What do you guys think? So embarrassing, ladybug. God, I just being out here with me. There's the screws, dude. Whole box. Yeah. Well, these screws got a lifetime warranty. See if they're still here in 30 years. See if I'm still here.
Hang on, guys. I'm gonna take my jacket off. I am now hot.
We're in West Coast, Cali, baby. Beach weather. It's coming. Oh, you took the jacket off?
Yeah.
Thank God.
No.
I was gonna pull it off you. I'm gonna wrestle you. Hey, Milton, I got a whole box. It's okay? Yeah, I'll put them right here, huh? This looks way better. Oh, Chad's on the phone. Somebody got a new bow float. How much was that bow float? Oh, that's his? You got a new bow float, huh? Roseboro? Yeah.
Oh, what mix do you use on the East
I gotta
Coast?
go pee. I'm gonna take you guys in the porta potty with my mic on. Okay. Oh my God. Shop looks sweet. I haven't found any flaws on it yet. I got a good eye for it too. I gotta walk it a few more times. I'll find something.
Let me know what you guys want to see.
Oh, this is disgusting.
We got the floating steps.
Oh, God. I opened the door. I don't care with shit if the neighbors walk by. I have this door halfway open. Oh, this thing is. Oh my God. Oh. I drank a bunch of water. I'm gonna stop drinking water so I don't have to come in this bitch. Shutting it down right now. Oh, this is sick. Oh, fresh air. You never appreciate it till you go in one of those. And then you realize how lucky you are to breathe. God's breeze blowing in. All right. If you guys want to talk about a dead man joint, let me know and I'll show you again. You want to learn tricks as a finisher, you watch Cali guys. It's a whole different world. So we're pouring all this detail, and we have two ace finishers and two that are on the learning method. Antonio and this guy are young at it. They have just not been doing it that long. My laborers kick fucking ass, and they will be as good as everyone else coming up. All these guys, they're not full-fledged finishers, two of them. I only have 2 out of the 4. And we got about 60 feet in curb. We got this horseshoe here. It's got to be edge detailed, floating steps, and that slab over there. With basically 2 laborers, just barely finishers, and 2 really good finishers. And when I show you the detail on this, oh, I'm sitting in the shade. And the end result, you'll see. My laborers or finishers are better than any finishers on YouTube. And we got more in the group too that's not here today because I only needed 4 guys. Tomorrow, it should be 1, but I just told both Miltons to come. We'll give them a day. One of them, you know, an easy ass day. They deserve it. I don't mind. It's only $400. You got to give a little. That day that Milton said, let's pour, that saved me a shitload of money. A whole 4 or 5 man crew the next day to set it up and pour it that day. So they want to bring 2 on an easy 1 yard pour, they can. You know, you don't just take. It's like, oh yeah. I mean, these guys work their ass off for 6 days here, I think. Tomorrow's the 7th, we're done. I bid it, I thought it would take 8, I thought. Well, then I said 7, but those drains fucked me up. Because they had existing drains, and when I dug them up, there was a 4-inch pipe, they were broken, they were covered and fucking filled with mud, and they were in the wrong spot from where I needed it. So I just put a whole new drain system in for the dude. Same price, I didn't change the price. And then the soil was so bad, I thought I was gonna cure it with Portland and mix it in and drag it in with some sand, because I can get good compaction off shitty clay with sand and Portland cement. But it was so fucked. It was, you know, there's no way I could do it in good faith. And I ended up ripping out like 15 yards of dirt out of here that I didn't put in there either. But I can leave here making good money and knowing that this was a 10 out of a 10 on video. So something to be said about it. That's just how I roll, no matter what the situation, no matter who the person is, no matter how rich or how poor, that's just how I roll. Because in the end, if you work, you're supposed to have a certain amount of money, and whatever you do, the right thing, at the end, that's what you're supposed to get. If you've got more than you should have, then you didn't do the right thing. So the way I calculate it is I add it up at the end, and that's what I got. Because I know I did the right thing, without question. But without the notoriety, to be honest with you, in the YouTube, and you heard the customer earlier saying how he found me, and his wife just fucking fell in love with those steps, and so did he. And they listened to me. He said, and then I saw you and heard you. It's just a grand slam, you know, and they know what they're going to get. There's no construction of any trade where you know what you're going to get, except a guy like me that's got that much presence, gives up that much information. That deadhead joint, these guys in the Midwest and the East Coast, they don't know that. There might be some, but I'm telling you, they don't. California, they know that. My labor finisher put it in there, that joint, and was cutting it with a margin trowel. It's on the video. No one told them to do it. They know because they're trained with all these tricks. These guys are good, man. And you should see the groups of the concrete finishers are out here are just, I mean, you can't compare anyone other places to here. It's all hard work, you know. Just because they say this is how we do it, I never listen to that shit here. I do it a different way, and they're like, dude, don't you do it this way? No, this is how I figured out how to do it. And a lot of my methods and a lot of things I do by not learning the wrong thing were better. Because I was out here with no
Yeah, we do prevent gutter
YouTube, no
flipping
internet,
steps and
no
regular
nothing, and
steps
just
too.
figured it out as I went. So say what you want. Who's got that kind of balls? And I'm licensed, bonded, insured back then when I had nothing. I never had intentions of working construction. If it was going to be anything, it would have been concrete for sure. I'm not interested in anything else. I mean, you not to knock anyone's trade, it's honorable. You put plumbing in, I mean, you got hot water, fucking major
Thank you
trade,
everyone for joining.
electricity and that, but it buttons all your stuff up. No one could say, oh, check out my pipes I put in. You can't see it, but it's really important. It's an awesome trade too, but I wanted to see and be able to create stuff. More of like artistry. Plus, I love heavy equipment. I love pumps. I mean, it's just if I didn't have that kind of stuff, and it was just like hand tools and stuff, a different trade, I'm not into it at all. I don't know what I would have done. I might have just been the quintessential beach bum till the day I died. And there's so many guys down there like that born and raised there, ride their bikes around. They know everybody. They've been going to parties up and down the coast. They sleep on the beach, jump in the water, and they're all healthy. They look insane. You should see some of these homeless guys at 60, 70 down at the beach. I've been down there their whole life. I've known most of those guys since I was a kid. They're all cool. I mean, some, yeah, have substance problems, some's alcohol, some has no issue and they just don't want responsibility. And they don't have a wife and kids and they can do that. It's almost envious of it. They don't have anything to worry about. The weather, the birds get fed, they get fed. They live good. I don't know where they sleep. They got tents and shit or whatever. I don't know. Jump in the ocean, ride their bike around. People gives them shit. There's a lot of wealthy people. Like you'll see homeless people in design clothes and shit. One of my good friends has been doing this since he was 16 and he's 66. I'll show him in one of my videos. I'll bring him out here. He's hilarious. He was born and raised in Sunset Beach, just north of Huntington and Seal Beach, or just north of Huntington. He's a Huntington boy. He's been around forever. He's hilarious. Like he has Gucci and designer stuff. He's hilarious. Everybody knows him. He rides his bike up and down Beach Boulevard. Anyone from Huntington knows him. He's probably usually standing by that Chevron at Yorktown and Beach. He's a classic. What's up, lady? Are you on the steps? So tomorrow, lady, we're pouring at 9.
Yeah.
So we could get her whatever, 8:15, whatever. One hose, huh? Maybe I'll just put 2 on. I got to come down around the
We've
planet.
been doing YouTube for a good while now.
Oh,
So
I feel so relieved this whole
before
job's
Anthony
pumped.
started, he told his crew
I got 50
that we're
feet
gonna
of
be
hose
filming
tomorrow, probably a
everything.
yard and a half.
So they're used to it now. They even watch the videos themselves. I think Javier has his own TikTok and
We'll
posts
see what I
there,
made. I'll know tomorrow because I pay
so you can
everybody
check him out
and it's
too.
the end of the job and I get the balance. So we'll see.
They just do what they do.
It wasn't
and
50%. I don't think.
I don't get in
I
their
know it
way. I
wasn't.
just film.
So this job was about 56 grand. It's 2,000, I think 49 square feet of flat work. The steps, those floating steps, and the
Same place.
drainage system. And that's it.
Yeah,
That's what you
tomorrow
get
morning at 9.
in
Concrete.
Cali for about 50. And that's a
All
good
we are
price.
doing is just
I went down because I feel the
floating
market
step
is
that will
slumping.
go right here.
And I go by my phone how many
And
calls
then
I get, and
if
if
you watch
YouTube's
our
not
live
pushing me,
tomorrow,
then
you'll see
it's
it
going to get less and less. So I got to
literally come to
capitalize on
life.
the calls I get. I'm still
3
picking and
floating
choosing per se a
steps.
little bit,
You pour every
but not
other
like I
one,
was just cherry
so then
picking
you
hard.
can get
So I
all the
just ride the
forms
wave. I
out.
know it enough.
Because if you do it
You
all
can
at
just look at
once,
the
the
diesel and
forms
gas
will just
prices and
lock,
know, okay,
and
take
you
this
cannot
cheaper,
get them out unless you break,
get through this,
literally
and you
break
just
the
keep riding
concrete.
it. All right. And then when it goes down, stuff goes down, then you can go back up
People
and you got a
have
higher profit range.
tried to pour
It's just the way it is.
all in one pour for floating steps,
It's
and
like you got a lot of investments in the
they
stock
had to
market
tear it
and it's
out,
up
or
and you
we had
made
to tear it out
shitloads, long-term
and do it
investments,
ourselves.
and then the market hits hard and you
So if you
dropped a
want to
bunch and it goes back up
watch
and
and
then you
learn
just
and
wait.
see
If
if
you
you
want to
can
pull
do
it out,
it,
you're not
if you have
doing
any
anything for
questions
10
for
years with it, you just
Anthony,
leave it and then you ride
put it
that
in
wave.
the
Like,
chat.
okay, it's up. I'm just going to sell it all and I'm done. You know, you spread it out a lot of different ways on the stock market where you can't lose.
We're in Costa
Especially you spread it
Mesa.
out.
Yeah, we
I know
were
some
gonna be
big time
in
investors. I know one guy that's
Carlsbad,
got
right
50
by
million.
San Diego,
You know, that's what he did.
but it was a general contractor.
He put 9 in a long
and he
time ago.
just
And then in the
said he
hard
could do it
recession, it went down
himself.
to 3. And now I think he said it's
But
at
we're gonna be doing
49.
another set
So,
of floating steps
you know, and he's not
soon
doing
with
anything with it, so
the
he just left it.
driveway and walkway,
He has so much capital and
and
cash and assets, that, you know,
that'll
he
be
doesn't. He can just leave
after
it in
our
there,
next job, which is a
which is
RV
crazy.
slab, I think, or RV parking. So we got some more content coming up.
Tomorrow's gonna be a great pour. I hope everybody tunes in because
Yeah, for sure.
we're gonna set up the other steps and pour it, so you'll see how I overlap it.
If you want to come
Ladybug
out
won't be
and
filming
learn,
anything else but that. So
call
for floating
Anthony.
steps tomorrow, we will be laser focused on them, uptight. If you guys are watching, you say get up tighter on that, just put it on the comment. We'll get up tighter on it, or whatever you want to see. No problem. So yeah, I'm not like these other guys. I'm not scared to show. Don't be
They're
scared, homie. All
stripping
these other
floating
guys aren't going to
steps
show
tomorrow.
anything, and they think they're laborers in their 50s, and they think they have a secret. Motherfucker, no one wants to do that shit. Even if you give up what you do, I wouldn't even listen to you. You know, I'm a finisher. I'm 55, and I'm a millionaire making all this money. I'm a laborer. Come on, man. You're about as smart as a bag of hammers, bro. You got to think. Being a finisher is an honorable ass profession, unbelievable work, and then you evolve. Then you run your crew, and then if they're under the gun, you jump in. You get down and jump on it and just start killing it, you know. But the most part, you overman it and you manage it, and you walking it, you cut the joints and the technical shit. You're not down there screeding and on your hands and knees with the sun beating your neck, unless you got to jump in. You have your crew that's so good, and I overman it. One guy every time. If I need 3, I mean, sometimes I don't because it's like, no, come on, dude. 3 of you guys can handle this. All right. We'll get a helper then. All right, we can bring a helper. 3 and a helper, whatever. You know, you don't want to frivolously throw money away, but some of it's collateral, and you got to be just as considerate to your guys as the way they look out for me. I mean, I have the most loyal people you could find. I'm going to have the same empathy and care about them, you know, and make sure they're okay. I don't want to burn them out. I don't want to screw their back up, or they just come out there, and it breaks my heart watching, you know, underman and it's blowing up on them and they're just scrubbing it. It happens in your life. When you do concrete, you're going to have variables at points. But then when you get to a certain point, you don't. There's nothing I haven't seen twice. Are they liking that close-up, lady?
Yeah.
Cool. Ladybug's double fisted with cameras. She's doing the live and the one for the long form. What are you looking at? What's with a side eye? Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Hey, when you do would you be opposed when you do all the grass and landscape? I can come back and do a video of everything, a return video like I do. I don't care. I don't care if it's at 6 months, a year. I don't care. Huh? Yeah. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know if I'll make it, but yeah, I'll come. If I'm around, I'll come back and film it. But yeah, if you want to, when you're done with the grass and everything, I'd like to come and redo it because this looks awesome. That's not moved till tomorrow.
Oh, you have to hold it.
That thing's staying.
Damn it.
That bitch is in there. All the faces are coming though, because they gotta do.
Good idea.
They gotta do the edge. And with the fiber, because it's a 3.5 inch hangover, so that ledge could fall. So you leave the 4x4 overnight, and then with the fiber and the rebar in it, and then it's good. And you could set the over one, and you overlap the next step on top of the existing. It's a cool trick, dude. It's
That's
a
the reason for 2 steps
yeah.
and different pours.
Yeah.
Can't do it all.
Oh, I've seen them do it all, dude. Oh, that oily bitch, dude. Oh man. Oh, we could probably put it right next to this guy. Or over there, because you got to cut it, get it out tomorrow.
That's all good.
Yeah. Oh, that oily fucking thing. Yeah. There it is, and then you'll see that tool underneath. You get the concept really fast, because you're hip on construction. So much for not wearing shorts, Ladybug.
It's not that hot.
But it is. Yeah, you can stick more on the floating steps.
Yeah.
Well, go over. Do what you do.
I know.
I'm not. I don't know why I tell you what to do. It's so stupid. I just have a knack to do that. You know?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't have a channel. I just have an Instagram account. Sydney Ray 05.
Sydney Ray 05.
Mhm. SYDNEY RAY.
Floating it. Get the cream up.
I haven't posted in a while. I've just been doing other
The wood
stuff.
one keeps it open. When you put the steel on
So
it, it
last
closes
thing you'll
it.
see is just
Traps
my
the water.
birthday Post.
So if it's still on top and you use the steel, you just lock the water
Which was
in.
in October.
It's a phenomenon because the water
But
rises,
I've posted
sits
a
on the
couple
top,
stories.
sits there, and then
Just
bleeds down
not too
through.
much.
That's part of the process.
I'm
So
gonna start
the
again
wooden
this
one
summer.
won't lock the water in. It keeps it open, like that wooden bowl float.
So it gives you just more time.
Yeah,
Play
it's
with
it's the order it needs. It's everything. It has to have that order to come out right. Because if you throw a steel trowel and trap the water, you're gonna have water spots. It's gonna look like shit. So it's a timing thing. See, this is already sealed. He's sealing it right now with a steel trowel and a once over. And then they're gonna get on it at least 2 more times out there on the sliders. And then they retool the joints and they hit it. You know. So they call it passes, like so 3 passes. It'll be troweled 3 times. To mañana is the last day. And I gotta come Thursday and get all the lumber out. I'll have you pay cash, Sydney, when you go get the coffee, babe.
Okay.
Oh, that corner's cool. Check out that corner right there. I didn't see that. Did I pour that like that? I don't remember that. Was there a
Yeah.
board there?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't remember. I didn't see it. Oh, that's cool. I was wondering. Dude, this yard with the way you're gonna landscape and all those plants you have is gonna be insane. It's gonna be a good one. These are empty. Boo, 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 boo. Hey, lady, just come home with me tomorrow. So Thursday, when I get back home after I pick the wood up, I can drive my car home.
Yeah.
But if you ever want to vinegar this, just let me know, because it's going to get even. It can only go that way. because this did it. But this is in the sun. You can see where the sun hits more. But we'll vinegar it if it's having a hard time
Mhm.
bleaching. But this is so fast. Yeah, I
I was
mean,
amazed at that.
so was I. I know.
Came out and I was like, what the heck?
I should have brought vinegar and sprayed it on the broom when we were brooming it for this side. Yeah, no, we can just spray it on with a little bug sprayer, dude, and just leave it. Yeah, yeah. Just wait a month. 28 days is fully cured. You could do it 2 weeks in if you want to. I just wait the month. I put it on old concrete, years old, and it bleached it. So it's not like muriatic and aggressive, where it's just going to keep eating. It's perfect. It's a natural acid, and it's a perfect. I mean, it'll bleach it out. So, oh, there's concrete on this, dude. So you got to get the wheel. You know, like a little wire wheel. The tape came off. Yeah. Oh, I have another. We could use screws. I have another lid. We could unscrew it. I have another brand new lid. We just put the lid on this one.
Sweet.
And if the other ones aren't, we could just take them off and get new, buy a new one, and put a new one on it because that's screws. Yeah. There's a screw there and one here. So we'll just if wire wheel it, and if it's and then if not, I have one, and then I'll get whatever 2 more or whatever. We'll put brand new ones on. The tape came off. Because remember, they were fucking yanking the hose, and I put concrete on top of that. And I'm like, dude, not by the drain, anywhere but there. But concrete got on that one and that one when I was pumping. But this is no big deal, because we'll just put a new one on if we have to. It has 2 screws on it. I just want them to be copper, where you can see it. There's the cat. Meow meow. Yeah, they all need to be buffed out or get new caps. This one too. See, this sidewalk's bleached out, bro. So it's the same concrete. So it's gonna all bleach. Yep. It's getting a little sun, but not as long as the other one. But we'll fix it if we need to. White vinegar will bleach. If you guys are having concrete with problems with concrete bleaching, and it has fly ash in it, and it's kind of hanging up like wetted and different shades, just spray white vinegar on it, 100% vinegar, and leave it. Don't even hose up. Hey, man.
Are they going to raise the barrier around to prevent shifting?
Do what?
Raise the barrier around to prevent shifting,
I don't understand the question.
like on the steps.
Like what?
For the steps. Like, are they going to shift?
No, no, they're locked in.
Mhm.
No, hell no. They're tied in together with rebar, and yeah, there's nowhere for them to go. They'll be locked in. The setup's going to be cool on these tomorrow, on these 2, and then you guys will see when we strip it, it's done. It'll look so badass. Look at this concrete. This is the one we poured the other day. Look at it. It's already bleached. That's when you take the fly ash out. That's how it'll bleach. I mean, look how insane that looks, especially if it's in the sun. Come over here real quick. If it's not in the sun and it's in the shade, it's going to get there to here, but it hangs up. See this side? Like I was saying, I'll spray white vinegar on it if it doesn't, but look, it's starting to bleach. This is the same pour. Look how bleached out the one in the sun is. And then look over here where it doesn't get much sun. But see, it's starting to bleach. It'll naturally do it on its own, even with no sun. But Huh? I know, the kitty cat put him on.
Mhm.
Meow, meow. He's been watching us work for 6 days. He's lazy. He needs a job.
He has to pay taxes.
Yeah, no friskies. But you see from right here where the sun hits, you can see the shade line,
Mhm.
and it's white. It bleached out. This hasn't. But if you go a month and it's still hung up, within 3 months it'll bleach. There's no chemicals or fly ash in this mix, so it can only go that way.
Mhm. Can you take the live really quick? I have to change the battery.
Yeah.
Oh my, yeah.
Oh, Anthony's on the live. Yo, yo. So we pulled these 2x6 here, and that's what it looks like. So we overlap that one to give it the floating effect, which you guys will see in the morning. Let's see what we got over here. This is he had like a fire pit in the middle when we first got here. This is what he's got now. We can put a picnic table with an umbrella or whatever he wants, plants, whatever. They're really into plants, and they got a lot of cool stuff. Like I love trees and plants, and I know a lot about it. I like Japanese maples, strawberry trees. I mean, those are just Japanese maples for me. Or olive trees are my favorite. There's a curb over here. I guess he doesn't have to face it because you can't see the back side. And he's putting grass in here to the top of the curb or right below it. So it's for a mowing, weed eating against it. There's a curb. You got to put joints in a curb too, especially at the 45 right there. And here's this over here. He's going to put pea gravel. I don't want to pour against this wall because, I mean, how are you going to edge it? So he's got decorative rock that's going to go in between the wall and the concrete. I just didn't want to pour against it. And you could put foam in there, but it's going to, I mean, it's going to look like shit. So I just went and got bender board. And they don't sell that thin green board, bender board anymore at Home Depot. They got that brown thick shit. I don't like it. You guys want to go see the front sidewalk? I can't see this thing, and Ladybug's doing something. So if you're riding in, I'm sorry, I can't see it. Oh, there she is. Want me to keep doing it for a while?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
see.
So here's the other day's pour. Here's my new planter idea that his wife came up with from seeing my planters in my steps. So I'm going to put a 6-inch against the house, and look at this planter. I love how it looks. It looks like the ones that are in my steps that I put. She saw that and she said, "Can we do a planter like that with the concrete behind it?" And I was like, "Damn, that's a good idea." What do you guys think? I think it looks a lot better. It's a 6-inch in back there. So we're going over here. The only thing is, Sydney, if they ask questions, I can't see it.
I know.
I know. Let's go check out the front sidewalk. Look at that. How about the rain chains? Remember those rain chains that I put in that one house and the water drips down it with the light hitting? That cat needs a job. See over here, it hasn't bleached. This white shit's efflorescence coming through. Here's a planter we put back here. Haven't stripped it yet. Here's the front sidewalk that we did. So it goes from here all the way up to the sidewalk. Pretty cool, huh? I like the DG front. Looks cool. So I'll just show you guys the front. And we're coming back. So if you guys want to see me hit some waves and do a live and ride my bike, I'll put the camera on my bike and show that kind of stuff too. But I should almost put up a different channel because I don't want it on my concrete channel. But a lot of people want to see Huntington, Newport, Emerald Bay, Three Arch Bay, Crystal Cove, Thousand Steps. These are all the places. There's a curb here. He's putting all grass in here also. So here's a curb. We had to face this one because this one will be exposed. There's my screen. I pumped without it. I forgot it. And Chad brought it in here for me. Look at these nice microfibers, huh? I think those are called Stealth. This is what I get when I order microfibers. Go figure. So Milton's pulling the form. There we go. Chad's gonna pee on himself. Oh, do it. Pull it. So he's edging and steel trowelling up there. Let me get it. I'll go around over there. Milton is pulling this. So tomorrow, when you guys click on the live, we'll be up and tight on the setup and the stripping. We're gonna pull the 4x4 in the morning, set everything up, pour it, and you guys will see it done. Milton put that bitch in there tight. That's the problemo. There it is. There it is. So they're gonna pull the 4x4 out tomorrow. You have to leave it in overnight because it's a, oh, sorry, Milton. It's a 3.5 inch hangover. So that 4x4 is 3.5 inches. So we pull that out and then we overlap the setup on the existing concrete. That's how you get it up over it where it hangs over. So now we're looking at the horseshoes looking pretty good. The turnaround. Oh, nice. We splashed all over his wall. Huh. Fuck. Well, we're trying. Milton's only a man. I guess he found a water gypsy and went up the mountain and ate an eagle egg. He's got some superpowers. Here's Antonio. We were joining the curve here. Go check homie out over here. There's this slab, boys. Oh, nice. So these areas with the curbs is going to be grass in the center, and he's landscaping the whole thing. There's going to be 20-foot trees all the way down that way, or bushes, sorry, real nice ones, tall for privacy. This whole place is going to be locked in. So he's still hitting it with a wooden float. So he's not stealing. Oh, he's steel trawling it. Probably one more hit on this. There you go. Oh. Creamy. There's West Coast operation. Piece of cake, boys. A lot of years experience. A lot of nightmares for me. This entrance is going to be freaking awesome. Let's go see Milton. There's a curb we poured the other day. There's 19 yards or 2 loads on the first pour for all this flat work and this curb. And this next pour was 9.5. It was 8.5. I ordered an extra yard. I'm not messing with it, dude. I mean, I could have came short on a curb and poured it with the steps tomorrow, but why? Okay. Oh. I slid on the dirt. So we are getting up close. You want to take it for a minute, lady? I can't see if they're commenting. Yeah. I'll do it again, whatever you need.
Lady, are you a Rolling Stones fan?
Yeah.
Oh, she listens to all the stuff I do, same as you. She knows it all too. Yeah. Lincoln Park's her favorite band probably, which I love. Get in front of that lady. Oh, he's cutting that in. Oh, dude. Never mind. He lifted it up. Look, show him when he's doing it. See, the fiber will re-grab it. A little early, amigo. So I had to get up at 5:40, as earliest I've ever got up in my life. So I'm gonna be getting a coffee. I'll show you guys. Vietnamese with a vanilla cream top. The whole crew wants them now because I let them try them. Now I gotta buy them fucking coffees every day. I shouldn't let them try it. They got a little bit of that crack. That coffee's so good. I like Dutch Bros. I like Better Buzz too. I drink like espresso, iced espressos, 3 shots or just hot or whatever. But I've been pounding these iced Vietnamese because they're strong. So I have it in the afternoon because I got to drive back to Huntington, disconnect this, connect that, go to the store, and I still, I still got shit to do. Today I don't. I just got to get some couple of boards from Home Depot and I'm good.
The receiver's low.
What?
The receiver's low.
What do we do?
I have to charge it.
Charge it, cut it.
Okay.
Oh, tell them, hey, our receiver's low. So how does it go so much longer before? Huh?
I don't know.
Should we buy a new receiver?
No.
Okay. Our receiver on our gimbal is going low. So we're gonna get this and we're gonna charge. How long will it take to charge it?
Huh?
How long will it take to charge it?
I don't know.
So all the footage that you won't see, she'll be getting for the long form video.
Mm-hmm.
Get up there on them while they're doing it. Oh shit. Get Milton where they can see it honeycombs. Lady,
Huh?
show them this where it honeycombs. Hang on, Milton. Let her see it. Come over here. When he pulled the form at honeycombs, we didn't put enough oil, or we poured it, and it honeycombed there, so he's putting concrete on it now. So you'll see a, not a screw up, just a collateral that happens. So he's gonna fix it, because that face, you will see. So that's how you fix it. And we left about 4 or 5 shovels on the job of concrete. And you could add a little water to it too and give it some pliable, but he's got it stick to fill the holes, the honeycombing in. But it honeycombed right there. It rarely happens on these floaters, but he got it all buttered up. Look how much cream he has on it. So when do you want to cut it off, babe?
I know.
All right, boys. Thanks for watching. We're going to come back on probably on the last pass if you want us to, or we might cut it off because we just got to broom it. But if you don't get to see the broom, if we don't come back, it'll be on a full one.
Mm-hmm.
We might be coming back.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for watching. Out West Coast. Have a good one.
And come to the pour tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow's video is going to be awesome because it's going to be stripping these, setting up, and pouring them. And we'll stay so tight on it. And anything you guys want to see, mention it. And Ladybug will get up there close on it. You guys can screenshot it or whatever you want. Any questions about tools or West Coast, where we get all our tools and to have the right stuff to edge us and do this, just ask in the description down there in the question. So we're out. Thanks. We'll probably cut it out.